I didn't wake up in the middle of the night sweating after eating the whole fucking thing. You know what I mean? So I've been eating, you know, that amount. Just you can still have what you like, but maybe just the amount you should.
Dude, one of my all-time favorite treats is, because I'm on the same wave that you're on, honestly, is like I'm eating less, I'm moving more.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm chilling on that.
Yeah.
But I am just trying to feel good all the time, whatever that means.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite things, specifically when I'm in Kansas City, and specifically if my friend Kevin is in town as well, is I like to get a little bit high, like 2 hits of a joint.
Love that.
Just the tiniest, like a highness has like wafted over.
I love that. Yeah, I love that.
And go to Texas Roadhouse. and order a big ass steak and some fucking green beans and mashed potatoes and a sweet tea. And the last time I went in there to do this, I got a little too high. I did like too many hits. So I'm like buzzing walking into the Texas Roadhouse, and one of the fattest guys I've ever seen yelled out and was like, "Caleb Heron, brother, you mind if I get a pic?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." Yeah, and he didn't post it. He posted the picture. He didn't tag me in it, but the picture of me had to be like, it's like scared, like starving. And then my server, and so then it kicked off a whole thing where the server was like, "So what, are you famous or something?" And I was like, no, that's an old friend. And she was like, "No, it's not." And I was like, "God damn it." Now I have to have a rapport, and I usually love a rapport, but keep in mind, I'm like clinically high.
So high.
Yeah.
All you want is your fucking New York strip.
I want a fucking, I want a ribeye and some A1 sauce.
Oh,
so I can go to town.
You fucking piece of shit.
I'll eat it with Heinz 57.
Oh,
don't think I won't.
Man, come on. You're better than this.
I'm not. Once every month or two, I'll go in there and do a little damage at the TX Roadhouse.
Yeah. I still eat the same way, but I'm like, it's just a better version of the trash I used to eat. But
yeah.
I guess respect for you for still delving into those depths.
I do. Yeah. I test I'd say once probably every 2 months.
Yeah.
I go in there and just really, I tip a hat to the old me.
Absolutely.
I say, "Hey, brother."
Maybe it's just that Texas Roadhouse was not important to me. Maybe I need to check out we were a Chili's family.
Yeah. A triple dipper?
Family. Yeah.
Honey Chipotle chicken crisper Southwest egg rolls, sliders.
Oh yeah.
You think I'm not? The skillet queso at Chili's?
I remember that was a big moment for me when I got the nerve to order a New York strip.
Yeah.
Because that was my father's order.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was like a moment where it was like, everything stops. And we kind of wait to see if my dad will allow it. And he's like, he gives me a solemn nod.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a fat bar mitzvah.
Truly.
It's when your dad lets you order a ribeye at Chili's for the first time.
He excused himself to the bathroom, cries in the mirror. Yeah. "My boy is finally a man. No more chicken tenders." He asked you to get a job the next week.
Yeah. I was already working with him. I was a horrible employee.
What are you doing?
My dad's a carpenter, so I was just like, I would help him. I would sweep. I would help him move shit. Yeah. But I was mostly just like watching Martin and the TV that like you had to calibrate still.
Yeah.
It was like the way you did a radio. It was like a shitty antenna TV, and I would be like,
look up someone crying.
I'm gonna go get a drink, and I would just watch full episodes of Martin until he was like, "Where the fuck are you?" And I would just chill in the bathroom. The bathroom's like kind of far away, so I would just like take a magazine and just like read in the bathroom until he caught me. I was so bad at being an employee. But.
Dude, one of the best things that ever happened to me in a workplace ever, I don't know why that's what made me think of it, was one of the office jobs I had in Chicago where I was an admin assistant. There was this guy that I worked with. I won't say his name, but we'll call him Jay. Jay
Leno.
Jay Leno.
For Jay Leno.
Yeah, sleeping out back for stage time at the advertising firm. This guy Jay, I fucking loved this guy, and he was like, I wouldn't say he's gullible, but when he ended up getting scammed. And when he got scammed, no one was like, "Oh, they got Jay." Everyone was like, yeah. And he basically, our CEO emailed him and said, "Jay, I need you to run to the store right now and get me $2,000 of Google Play gift cards.
Oh my God.
My company card is missing. I'll reimburse you."
Insane.
And so he like ran out and got $2,000.
Didn't run that by anyone.
Nope.
It was like, "Hey, have you guys heard from Ted?"
Yeah.
Being kind of weird over here.
I got an email from shit. He needs me to run and get Google Play gift cards. I don't know. And he did. He got the Google Play gift cards, and then everyone the receipt was like this long, and Janan, the like head admin assistant, like walked around with the receipt to everyone. Was like, "Did you guys hear what Jay did?" Like truly, was like showing the receipt to everyone. It was awesome.
Poor Jay.
So then we had to try and find creative ways to use these Google Play gift cards and like rewards for our like. We'd be like,
oh really?
Yeah, we had to do something with them.
Yeah.
We had $2,000.
Damn, that's crazy.
They weren't gonna leave Jay on the hook.
That's a nice company.
Yeah.
I was 100% assuming Jay was fucked. Well, sorry, Jay.
I don't know. Dip into that college fund for your kid. I don't know, man.
Yeah. Find a grocery store that accepts Google Play.
Yeah, you better strike a deal with your landlord.
Yeah.
We're not covering that. Oh my god. Well, Slav, it was so good to have you, brother.
Dude, thank you so much. Yeah.
Is there anything you want to tell the people?
Just October 25th, Let's Start a Cult comes out, and then it'll probably be a couple weeks after that. Go see it in theaters if you can.
I think the name of this piece will be "Why Would You Make?"
So a couple days ago, there was a lot of articles that came out talking about this.
Or how could you make them do this?
An AI artist, as they like to proclaim themselves, trying to copyright their artwork. Well, again, because they were feeling like the hard work that they put into their art should be copyrighted because people are stealing it. People are taking theft from them, and they're not allowed to make money. Now, if you're wondering who I'm talking about, you may have seen something in regards to this about a year or two ago, and it was this piece right here. And it was part of a Colorado State Fair, and this person won with this AI-generated art. And a lot of people, of course, was rightfully upset because, I mean, it's put one and one together. You're going against actual artists putting time and effort, and this man is just literally typing prompts, and there you go. Like, there's no fair, there's no comparison. There's a reason why a lot of people get upset at these whole AI artists, or, you know, people who want to think that they're actual artists, but they're not. And here's the thing. I see so many different tech bros or AI bros that are trying to copium and see all these other different things. But here's the thing. Using AI to make you art is like commissioning an artist to try and make you a piece, and then taking that art and saying that you drew that yourself and that you retain full copyright in it. It's all the work that you done yourself. You did. You just told an artist to draw something for you, and then they made it. But you are not the artist. You are not someone who actually did. You're pretty much commissioning an AI tool to make you art. That is literally all you're doing. But you haven't actually done anything yourself. You're not the artist. You were just telling someone else to make something for you. That is it. And so then you fast forward to present day, and now we're in this situation where you can see right here, it says, why this artist is suing, and hey, you're using artists very loosely here, but it says, why this artist is suing U.S. Copyright Office to protect his AI-generated images. Now, of course, I've already made videos talking about this in the past, how actual legitimate artists are trying to fight against AI in the court system, and they're actually making at least some movements forward against these AI tech companies. But in this one particular, it's already been made in the past, and the article goes over it more in a second, but it's already had a stance made on, you know, people trying to copyright AI work and that you can't actually do it. There still has to be a human touch to it, and it has to be a substantial human touch, and this, of course, isn't that. But let me go into the article and read more for you. So it says right here, in May, he spent more than 100 hours instructing image generator Midjourney to create an elaborate illustration of women donning Victorian dresses and space helmets and attending a futuristic royal court. Pretty much his prompt. It says the image went on to win the first prize in the Colorado State Fair for digitally manipulated photography a few months later. But when he tried to copyright the image, the U.S. Copyright Office denied the application, saying that the work lacked human authorship and that it wasn't able to determine whether the prompts were sufficiently creative, which is valid. And of course, everyone that has a couple common sense neurons is going to be like, yeah, that makes sense. And for here, it says it was a slap in the face for Alan, who wrote 624 different text-based prompts to encourage Midjourney software to produce what he wanted, adjusting the style, composition,
Yeah, but he didn't
color,
make
and
it.
tone of the image. Boo-hoo,
AI
boo-hoo.
is inherently
I know it's gonna
wrong because it's fed off of, because there's no way of knowing whether or not it was fed off of people's work who didn't consent to that. So it's inherently wrong, it's inherently
A lot of AI
unethical
bros saying, is it-
because it is fed off other people's
See?
work
Look
who
right
did not
here,
want it to be fed
dog.
off of. You're
Look
stealing
at
other people's
everything it
artwork.
takes to use
Doesn't matter how long you write a prompt, that's writing.
This is really, it doesn't
And it's not even good writing, you're telling something what to do. You're giving orders.
How AI is trained on other artists' artwork without
Doesn't.
consent doesn't change the fact that you can use any AI tool right now and still get something that is going to be marginally at least to the masses, it's going to look really good, especially at a first glance. And it doesn't change the fact as well, too, that the person typing a prompt didn't actually create anything. All they did was type in words. Just because this person decided to spend hundreds upon hundreds of hours to sit there and type in prompts all day to get something that they were personally satisfied doesn't sit there and now mean that, oh, AI, see, it takes so much time and effort to use. No, that means nothing. Also, to add on top of that, 100 hours doesn't mean a fucking thing, especially when you compare it to actual artists who spend years upon years to be able to craft the fucking art that they make today. That takes so much blood, sweat, and tears. All the studying that they have to do, all the practice, all the honing, the studies, everything that they have done to sit there and be able to make what they make today. Then you think that your 100 hours that you spent putting in some text prompts is actually comparable? Is fucking laughable.
I hate that I can't do this perspective.
That I was looking for at the time using version 2 of Midjourney. There was a lot that went into it. Typing in prompts, spending hours upon hours. I highly doubt that you spent 100 hours straight just literally type. Nope. Highly doubt that, bro. And who knows if the 100 or whatever hours that he said that he spent on there is actually legitimate. Could be an exaggeration. 624 different text-based prompts. Who knows? Could be true, might not. Let's just give him the benefit that says it's true. Again, that's of your own making. Again, it's just a tool that you're using, that you're inputting prompts and you're hoping that it generates something good. And for you, you just happen to have different standards on that. You're looking for something very particular.
My phone's
very
about to
specific, and so you
die.
just keep typing prompts.
And this
until
doesn't
you get
even look
something that
good.
you want. But ultimately, you're not doing anything that is groundbreaking or anything that qualifies you as an actual artist or something that actually justifies you to try and copyright said image. If anything, Midjourney would be the artist in this situation because that's the one that is still creating the image, not you. Also, you know what the fun fact is? If you actually try to be an artist and actually hone your skills and actually try to create real art with your hands, and then you actually study and try and learn all the fundamentals of it, then you could actually probably be able to make what you want.